Hello, everyone. These are your messages for the next 2 days. Let's see what Spirit has to say, what Spirit wants you to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below. Let's get into this message. What does everybody need to know for the next 2 days ahead? Okay, this is powerful right here. This is being very close to the divine. And over the next 2 days, I highly encourage you to listen to 963 hertz, the tone, that frequency. It will be very healing for you. It will be balancing for you. It will bring you closer to the angels, closer to God, raise you in frequency. But these next 2 days, if you so choose, can be a very spiritual time for you where things are starting to make sense. You're having deep spiritual epiphanies about yourself, about your life, and everything that's currently happening at present. So let's go to the book. Let's read a little bit about this card, but listen to that frequency. You can find it all over YouTube. Okay, it says, practice connecting to the joy that is always deep within you. Pay attention to what brings you exquisite delight. If you don't know what that is, you are guided to experiment and explore. Connecting to the joyful capacity of your heart will heal so much negativity and uncertainty. Let your heart relax. Allow the spiritual grace that wishes to reorder your life to manifest it in miraculous, magical ways. Wow. So this is about being very spiritually fine-tuned. And when you're in that space, it really does open you up to receive. And I just want to give you a little bit more about this card. Spiritual infusions of light and wisdom, such as those that travel on the 963 hertz frequency, are alchemical. Okay, so this is a powerful time these next 2 days to really align yourself, be very close to the angels, close to the divine, raising your frequency, bringing you more into the light of awareness about yourself, about your life, and what is possible for you. I actually listen to this 963 while I sleep at night, every single night. Okay, so this is saying, the universe, the divine, spirit, God, the angels, whatever you connect with, this is that energy saying, come closer to me, bathe in my light so that you may elevate and be lifted. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. I'm also getting let go of worry. Let go of worry, let go of fear. Fear and worry just block us from coming into our answer, our solution, and it makes us feel bad. If your hands are tied and you've done all you can do, don't worry and don't fear, because that's not going to change the outcome, right? It's like, I've done all I can do, and I need to trust that that's enough, and that something is going to come my way. The answer, the solution, the healing, the money, whatever it is. Remember, 963 is about alchemy and fine-tuning you to help you align to that which you seek. Oh, and look at what's on the bottom before I cut the deck. The Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Strength, Nine of Pentacles, King of Wands, and Five of Cups. Okay. Acknowledgement that, somewhere in some area of your life, Things aren't exactly as you want them to be. And as a general reading, this could represent any area for you specifically. But the Nine of Pentacles here at the center, this is a card of independence, of strength, of determination, of abundance, of comfort, of feeling satisfied, feeling like you have enough. Okay, and that could really be any area of your life, as this is a general. And you got the two kings coming out here. King of Pentacles, this is somebody who is wise, who is very responsible, who has abundance, who is comfortable in the material realm. And then you have the King of Wands over here. This energy is that of a leader, of a master manifester, of somebody who takes action towards their highest good. So with these two kings coming through, it can represent this is your energy over the next couple days to really fall into King of Pentacle, King of Wands energy, whether you are a masculine or feminine. Or this could represent that there may be these archetypes that are coming in to help you and assist you in some capacity. And here with strength, it is always you and your inner light that carries you through. Yes, you have support of the divine, of spirit, of the angels, okay? But you're here physically incarnated. So it's your feet that are carrying you through this life journey. It's the choices you make to keep going, to do the right thing, to be responsible in the face of defeat, of betrayal, of setbacks, of challenges, okay? You're the one that makes those choices to keep pushing through. And yes, the angels will always support you and project positive energy towards you, but it's always up to you. And I'm seeing in this, despite what's happened, despite what you have been facing, you are still choosing to push forward. You are still choosing to believe, even if your faith is hanging by a thread. There's something inside of you that says, no, I know this energy is going to shift. I know that something's going to change. And two kings, you have come very, very far on your journey. Feel good. Pat yourself on the back. Believe in your strength. Believe in your wisdom. Believe in who you are. Believe in your inner light. And, don't get down on yourself. We all make mistakes and bad decisions, but anything like that, it's in the past. It's over. It's done. It cannot be changed. And every perceived mistake or bad decision we've made or done, it's only helped to grow us and expand us. It teaches us. There's no right or wrong answer, even though we define things as right, wrong, good, bad, etc. It all adds to you and the growth of you and the expansion of you. And sometimes, if you look back on your life, you can see, oh gosh, why did I make that choice back then? But because you made that choice back then, it's taught you, it's grown you, which aligned you to something that you never would have imagined was possible. Okay, all things are relevant, whether we perceive them good or bad. All things are relevant on our path to grow us. You're coming into king status here, whether you are a feminine or a masculine. And this is feeling comfortable. This is feeling accomplished. This is feeling very satisfied despite what you've been through or what you've been facing. And look at King of Swords. Wow. The three kings. The Hanged Man. The Three of Cups. The Star. And the Devil. Okay. Yes, you're going to overcome. All right. And I know it hasn't been easy. It has been a journey. Okay. And this area of life is different for all of you. But this is what sits at the center. The Nine of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. And this Three of Cups is also, I'm seeing the three kings. The King of Swords is about just being very wise, not allowing emotion to dictate, because sometimes, you know, when we're really sad, when we're really down, it can make us want to give up and give in. But this is about that strength and that wisdom and that knowledge, that deeper knowing that's like, no, I've got to push through this. It doesn't matter. This energy is temporary, and I'm not going to allow this moment of sadness, setback, challenge, whatever the case may be, totally sabotage everything else that I've been working towards. So this is about being very, very intelligent, all right? Intelligent, strength, comfort, abundance, leadership, creativity, and manifestation. And that just plays in with this Three of Cups right here with Nine of Pentacles. This is celebrating what is working in your life. And for some, this is absolutely where something is coming in for you over these next couple days, which brings a sigh of relief, okay? After a period of being in Hanged Man energy, and this Hanged Man energy that some of you have been struggling with has actually been making you stronger, or come into the realization that you have what it takes. Everything that you need is always within you. And, you know, it's good to be positive and believe and all that. But in those moments where you feel really down, you feel angry, you feel frustrated, you feel mad, you feel sad, acknowledge that and own it and accept it. Don't try to push it away, because that's your truth in that moment. And it's okay. Don't feel bad because you're angry or frustrated about something. Just own it. This is how I'm feeling. And then angels, help me transmutate this energy into my greatest good. Okay? Because energy can be changed like that. And, you know, for me personally, some of my darkest pain that I had ever gone through, I transmutated that energy, and that's what created my YouTube channel, and that's the momentum I used to really push me forward in the beginning. So energy can be transmutated. Never try to deny your inner truth, because if you try to push away from that or deny that that's your truth, it's just going to become bigger, bigger, and bigger. But when you acknowledge it and you don't feel bad and you don't feel shame in how you're feeling, you're like, this is how I feel right now. You give it the ability to transmutate. Okay, so some of you have really been working on that lesson with the Hanged Man and the Strength card. And down here, the Devil and the Five of Cups. You're overcoming that. The Star sits right next to that. There is going to be a shift of energy, whether it's taking place within you, mentally, emotionally, or it's a shift of energy that's taking place in the physical realm. All right, if it's taking place within you, eventually that shift within is going to reflect externally. Some of you have already been working on this, and now that shift that has taken place in the past within you, it's now going to be reflected in the physical reality. Okay, so it's time to be really close to Spirit, to God, to the angels. Listen to 963 hertz, the frequency, the tone of that. Do some meditation. It's really going to align you and bring you back into balance. All right, so let's pull a few more cards. Love. Love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. And love just isn't about romance, okay? Have love for all the good things in your life, your home, your job, your food, your animals, just everything that brings you happiness and comfort. Even, you know, your basics, toilet paper, shampoo, conditioner, toothbrush, toothpaste, all of that stuff. Feel love and gratitude for that being in your life, because it does make your life easier. And insight. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude. And you've been going through some sort of lesson here, okay? But it's becoming very clear over these next 2 days. And the butterflies, that's about transformation, right? We've had this card before, resilience. Resilience is your source of strength in challenges. And this goes back to refusing to give up and throw in the towel on yourself, on your dreams, because of something that's happening in the present. And all things are temporary and moving energy. This too shall pass. And bravery. Face the unknown with bravery. Trust your steps. And that is so powerful right there, to trust your steps. Okay, because we were just talking about how every step on your journey holds significance and has deeper meaning to it. Channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Yes, remember, all things that you experience, go through, perceive, see, all of it, that's added to the collective consciousness of humanity. And you are also receiving and experiencing what others are going through. We are truly all in this together, even though sometimes it feels so separate, so segregated. Energetically, we are all connected to one another. All right, never ever forget that. And in the moments where you feel absolutely alone and on your own, ask the angels to help you feel that and remember it and know it as your personal truth. And also with that channel, really pay attention to different signs and synchronicities, downloads, intuitive promptings that you're receiving over these next 2 days. All right, so those are your messages for the next 2 days. And again, if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care.